Now I'm going to remove the elastic band. Double check for any particles that may have hit it. Hit the mag sleeve. Looks like we're good. Okay, I'm going to check it for any leaks. Lightly shake it. This is about as hard as you have to shake it. Simple as that. If it's going to leak, it's going to leak. If it's not, it's not. You don't have to violently shake it. As you see, leak free. And along here, we're looking at this section here. And along here for any leakage. Anything that may leak out. Now we're going to do one last test. I'm going to rotate the mag sleeve in the direction it would rotate in the printer. See something on the mag sleeve right now, just making sure it's nothing. Okay. And as you see, looks clean. That's exactly what you want to see at this stage. Then you know pretty well there's no fluff, nothing on it, nothing interfering with the mag sleeve, and it should print correctly from there. Your gears look very clean, and overall the cartridge looks clean. I'm going to bring in the waste hopper side now. Before I do that, I'm going to put some grease on the bearing end of this one here. Okay. Grease is inside there now. Forgot that earlier. Okay, the waste end looks pretty good. I'm gonna bring the drum out. This drum, according to that dot, has already been used once. This is going to be its second use. So just give me a second there to get my marker and put a second dot in there. Sorry about that. And as you see on the drum, looks like it's in flawless condition. Almost looks like it was never used before. I'm going to install it now. So you just push on that pin in the back here and it flops back into place there. Now we're going to install the shutter. There's the shutter. pay particular attention of how I'm installing it. I'm basically sliding underneath the cartridge. Then I'm aiming the two connectors in place while it's in this position. And then rotating it, because it has a specialized way of being connected. Then of course I'm taking my spring here and putting it on the same way as before. Rotate it over, goes into position. Okay. Now we're going to take our hopper side and we're going to install them together. I generally hold the hopper side in one hand and the waste hopper side in another hand, and put them together like this. Once I get them together, I immediately start putting the pins in. There's one pin. I use my pliers to grab it, put it in the hole, tap it down. Get the second pin. Same basic thing. Tap it down as well. Then I immediately put on the end cap for the drum, or the drum bearing cap. Line it up. It's very straightforward, that piece. And I'm going to drill it together now. Sorry, I hope you're able to see me there. Okay, and one last piece has to be put on. That's going to be the spring. If you look at the spring, you'll see there's a bend in it. Starts up there. That bend on the orientation of this cartridge should be like this. So the bend is towards the back or the side plate of the cartridge. So I'm going to first put on, hopefully I can do this pretty quickly or easily. I'm going to first put on the top portion, or what you call the loop with the spring in it. Hold it with my finger, move down the shutter a bit, then I'm going to hook it and bring it down to this point. Without stabbing myself. You don't want to stretch it too much. There it is. Sorry. Plus I want to move the drum away from it a bit, so I put the tool in there a bit to move it away and make sure it's not making contact with it at all. Okay. The next thing we want to check is the spring in the back. That spring is not in the proper position, so we want to put that in the proper position. And you see that's the proper position. Check the shutter a bit. Should move pretty easily. You don't want to really play with it too much, but it moves pretty easy. Then you want to give it a genuine cleaning, a general cleaning for any toner that might be on the table that went onto the cartridge. Looks pretty good overall. Want to watch you don't hit any grease. Okay. And that's the remanufacturing of a Q2612A or HP 12A for the HP 1010, 1018, 1022 laser jet printer, as well as some multi-function units as well. That's your general process to disassemble and reassemble the cartridge. And what I will do is test the cartridge right now and come back and show you what the print test looks like, and then show you how to package this. Just give me a couple minutes, okay?